Hello, my name is Marc Werkmeister, and we have another quick monthly update from Professional Financial Advisors. A lot going on in the world right now, but we're going to take a step away from maybe some of the politics and interest rates discussion we focused on the last couple times and talk about another issue that we've started to see in the past couple months, and that's oil prices going upwards. So global oil prices, they're really the transmission mechanism by which the global some of the geopolitical events, how they can actually impact the global economy. So the Middle East crisis, the war in Ukraine, all of those things, have impacts locally, but globally, how they really impact the economy is through oil prices. And so while oil prices are lower now than what they've been in the past, we have seen a pretty large uptick here just recently. This changes daily, so obviously, you watch this video 10 days after I record it, and it might be a little different. But still, the overall theme has been just here in the last month or so that prices have started to go back up from their high. One thing that's kind of been overlooked, I don't think people are really aware of, is that the U.S. oil production is back to pre-pandemic levels. So we were producing over 13 million barrels of oil a day in November 19, and then that dropped during COVID and has slowly been working its way back up. So the U.S. is actually the largest producer of oil in the world right now. And so that's obviously you would think would help insulate the U.S. from some of these domestic events or geopolitical events worldwide, and it has. But at the same time, the U.S. is still a net importer, so we still have to import different kind of oils to different refineries to make all the various products. The one thing that I think people think about most directly when it comes to oil prices is gasoline prices, because that affects all of us at the pump every day. And we've seen gas prices surge when oil prices have surged. There's a strong correlation there. So the good news is that despite this recent surge in prices, the gas prices have actually maintained, so they haven't gone up near as much. Gasoline prices are, much like inflation. It's really a tax on the consumer if you think about, your dollar not going as far as it used to. So gas prices have stayed lower despite this uptick in oil prices. And big picture as we look across the global economy, it's really focusing on some of these geopolitical events, but the impact of the actual oil prices and how it affects us to this point has been minimal. So that's a positive. So something to always keep an eye on. If you look at the markets historically, just like every other sector, it's good to be diversified. There's times when, the markets were down in 22, but your oil, not your oil, but your energy portfolio was up, over 50%. So once again, maintaining diversification, owning many different sectors, many different companies that do many different things, is always going to be prudent investing. So this is our update for this month. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. My name is Marc Werkmeister, and thanks for your time.